It's dumb and it's stupid.
Ocho.
Why would you piss off your quarterback with a message like that?
What you missing the point? Let me ask you this.
There is no point. If you want Lamar to show up, you text Lamar, I want you, if this is what you're trying to do. If this is what you're trying to do. Let me finish. Everything he just said publicly, he could have said that to Lamar if you want Lamar to show up.
So in today's video, we got to talk about Ochocinco yelling at Shannon Sharpe because he was highly passionate about this topic. Maybe it hit home for Ocho, having an OC calling out the star player. So what Ochocinco was going off about was the Ravens' new OC. He had made a statement calling out Lamar Jackson. We can see right here in this article from Yahoo Sports, it says Doyle sends clear message to Lamar Jackson about off-season workouts. He's saying that, the OTAs are voluntary but necessary to build winning teams. It says Ravens offensive coordinator would like to see all of the team veteran players on hand for the voluntary portion of this team's off-season program this year. Doyle is installing a new offense, and he was asked about the participation during a press conference on Wednesday. He said, quote, "We would expect players to be here, and certainly it is voluntary. But if you want to say that you're going to win a championship, you want to say that you have a championship standards, and those are your goals and your expectations, certainly that's going to take work. That's going to take collaboration, and that's going to take beginning of building the new relationship with their coaches and the players starting off this next regimen on the right foot." And it was reported, it says quarterback Lamar Jackson has not been a frequent part of the voluntary work in the past season, and Doyle comments will ensure that his approach to this offseason program will remain a focal point in Baltimore. And that got a lot of people up in an uproar like Ochocinco, and that's the reason why he was yelling at Shannon Sharpe, getting passionate about the topic. And Shannon Sharpe, he kind of let Ocho have his moment. Let's check out this clip right here. And if you can, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That really does help support my YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
You goddamn Spody trying to show off because you got a new job as offensive coordinator, and you calling out your starting franchise quarterback. I guarantee he won't show up just to show you. I mean, but you don't do nothing like that coming in as a new coach. You don't do that.
Ocho.
You don't call that. It's dumb. It's stupid.
Ocho.
It's dumb and it's stupid.
Ocho.
Why would you piss off your quarterback with a message like that? What sense does that make?
What you missing the point? Let me ask you this.
There is no point. If you want Lamar to show up, you text Lamar, I want you, if this is what you're trying to do. If this is what you're trying to do. Let me finish. Everything he just said publicly, he could have said that to Lamar if you want Lamar to show up. What are you proving saying it publicly? What are you doing? Who's it going to piss off?
All I remember.
Tell me. Who's it going to piss off?
All I remember is a guy saying he wanted to win a championship more than anything. But I need to call you and ask you to show up. Interesting.
So you go out publicly and you get a new job and you call out the franchise quarterback. That's going to work out real fucking well.
Okay.
Come on,
I'm
man.
trying to figure out.
Hold on.
I'm trying to figure out. Let's go back. Let's go back and see what quarterback has won a championship that didn't participate in OTAs. All those years except the last 3 years of Tom.
Let me finish
my point.
So you think calling out your franchise quarterback is going to get you to the championship? Yeah, that's real smart. Good job, offensive coordinator. Let's call out the franchise quarterback.
Let me ask you a question. You think Sam Darnold participated in OTAs last year?
Yeah.
Do you think Drake May participated in OTAs last year? Tell me the quarterback that you don't think participated in OTAs, Ocho.
What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
So in other words, you just hold on.
Again, I'm going to say it one more time because it seems to be going in one ear and out the other. So calling out your franchise quarterback is the way to go about doing things when you want him to show up to OTAs. Is that what you're saying?
Say it is. He didn't single out nobody.
And you said he's talking to Lamar Jackson, the person that hasn't showed up. So is that the way to go about doing it? Calling out your franchise quarterback publicly. How is that supposed to help anything? Outside of just pissing him off.
Whoa. I tell you what, he going to be more pissed if he go another year and don't get to the Super Bowl. The criticism's going to grow louder and louder and louder and louder.
Okay, I got a question. He shows up to OTAs and they'll go to the Super Bowl. Then what?
Ocho, we had this conversation.
Then what?
Working hard.
And then
Ocho,
what?
This is a new
system.
This is a new system. He's been in that system before, Ocho. Come on, what is it that you don't understand, Ocho?
You don't call out your fucking franchise quarterback.
You said you weren't talking to him.
You
said you weren't talking to him.
No matter what. You don't do it. You don't do it. You gonna piss him off. Hold on. You know that.
Did Belichick call out Brady?
You're going to piss
Did
your
Belichick call out Brady?
You talk about they won 6 Super Bowls together, 5 Super Bowls. What are you talking about?
And he called out Tom Brady, who he won 6 Super Bowls with. But you mean to tell me Lamar Jackson can't get called out?
So you really compare Lamar Jackson to Tom Brady?
That's what I'm asking you.
Are we doing
That's
that?
what I'm asking you. That's the point.
No, listen. Let me finish. The new offensive coordinator, who I don't even effing know, calls out the franchise quarterback, and you're comparing that to what Tom Brady and Bill Belichick did? Are you serious?
I'm asking you.
Are you serious?
A guy that won 6 Super Bowls got called out, but a guy that hadn't been to the Super Bowl, he's above reproach.
You know what? Don't worry about it. Okay. I said what we're not going to do is we're not going to have common sense here. Because calling the rule number 1, listen to me. Calling the rule number 1, you never chastise your quarterback. That is the only coach that has ever called out.
But you
Tom
said
Brady.
you don't chastise your quarterback.
He can. Let me finish. He can do that. They had that relationship.
What relationship they had?
That relationship. Let me finish. They had the relationship to set the tone for everybody else, to let everybody else know it's an even playing field here.
Thank you. That's how you set the tone. That's how you set. Thank you, Ocho. You see, Joe, what I do?
Wait.
You see how I want you walking into the trap? You set the tone.
What trap? They've won 4 or 5 Super Bowls. They haven't. What are we talking about?
Let me ask you a question.
I'm trying to compare.
Let me ask you a question.
It's not the same.
Let me ask you a question. So do you think Coach Belichick called Tom Brady out before or after he won a Super Bowl?
They had already won 4.
No, they did not. Stop it, Ocho.
They had won 4. It was 2011. What are you talking about?
I was told that he called him out from the beginning. So Tom Brady has never been above reproach. Go ask the other guys that played on the team.
Why are we talking about the Patriots? We're talking about the Baltimore Ravens. And a new offensive coordinator calling out his franchise quarterback publicly.
You said that's how you set the tone. Coach Belichick was setting a tone. But now you don't want this coach to set a tone.
What tone are you setting piss off your
quarterback? Why are you pissing him off? He just asked if you want to win. You got standards. You got to do things a certain way.
You can text me that. If you're talking to him, what sense are you making? What are you trying to prove saying it publicly? If you want Lamar there, you text Lamar and tell him, I would like you here for the offseason because we have a new game plan.
Joe, your coaches ever called you and say they wanted you to be somewhere, Joe? Or you just did the right thing because you knew it was important?
Now you're saying
you had your turn.
It's voluntary.
Let Joe talk.
Now you're saying
let Joe talk. You ain't gonna let Joe talk?
No, it's voluntary. So now it's the right thing. Now it's the right thing.
So it's being. Guess what else? Hey, guess what else is voluntary? Being great.
What?
That's voluntary, isn't it, Joe?
He is great.
There ain't no.
He is great. What are you saying?
Go ahead, Joe. What
so
are you
now
saying,
he's not
Joe?
Great? Hold on. So Lamar's not great? Is that what are you saying? Lamar's not great?
You're not gonna let Joe talk. Not great? You're not gonna let Joe talk.
So Lamar's not great. The 2-time MVP's not great.
Joe, you're not gonna let the man talk, Ocho. Go ahead. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah. Hey, look.
So yeah, guys, that's what Ocho said, calling out the Ravens OC, and he's defending Lamar Jackson in this situation, saying that, that's just something you don't do. You have this conversation behind the scenes. You don't throw your star QB under the bus like this. in the media and expect a good outcome. That's just getting off on the wrong foot, especially you being a new OC. So I would like for you guys to get in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your thoughts about today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Catch you guys on the next one, and we out, guys. Peace.